Everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. Today I'm working on the Little Nomies card workshop, and I wanted to talk to you about masking. So you all know me, I am all about doing things the easiest way possible. So my version of masking is stacking. So just a quick reminder on cutting things out. I cut with my right hand and I allow my left hand to steer. And I also like to put a little bit of a border around my images. That way I don't have to be quite so precise when I'm cutting, and it makes it go a lot faster. And I actually like how it looks when it's done. I like having that little border on there. So in my cheating world, I put foam squares on the back of a couple of the images, and then I stack them up. And that is what you can see over there on the image that I colored in. So when you're doing this, it's easy to choose which image goes to the forefront because you're putting them on top of everything else. Now, if you like to do things the more difficult way, I'm not a fan of that, but I can acknowledge that there are times when that makes sense. So I just wanted to go over with you masking a different way. So when I mask a different way, I put items on sticky notes and I make sure I stamp them near the top so that the top of his hat is actually sticky, so that when I put his image down over the top of it, it will stay where I put it. And then I did the same thing on this one, but I didn't need to cut out the whole guy on this one because I'm only stamping in the middle. So I've got my my placement for him. And then I did the same thing. I don't need to cut out the whole guy. I just need the part that we might be covering with the girls. So in this instance, when I go to stamp on my girls, the girls are actually going to be in the background because I stamped the three boys first in their entirety. So when I put down my watering can gnome girl, she's probably going to be missing some of her watering can and some of the impact. So I'm not encouraging it for this exact thing. However, if that's what you wanted to do, I might encourage you to stamp the girls on the paper first and then cut them out. But the thing is the girls are a little bit more complicated to cut out exactly, with all the things they have going on with their braids and their little watering cans, which is why I chose to do it this way. And then just so you can kind of get a peek, we'll take off him. So you can see that she is something happened. Guess that's what happened when someone calls you on the telephone. Okay, so we're going to do the flower girl now. And so we're also going to see how that goes. And so we can put the flower girl down. So part of her little flower is going to be behind his little hat. We can tell right now. So let's see how it looks when we're done. So by taking that off, now we have a whole line of people. They're all the same level, and some are going on behind the others. So that is a mechanism. Now, I prefer how this looks, where you can see that some people are in the foreground, but there are definitely, especially if you're doing flowers or something where they're all kind of the same, this technique is very useful. So I hope you'll give that a try. It is not difficult. It just takes a little while to cut out all these little whatever your images are so exactly. So thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting.